welcome back everyone. Here we are on after the second day. Was it second day? Yeah, second day. Looks like we ought to finish up tonight. I think it'll be a fairly short video. It's pretty much just a matter of putting the movement in and building the pendulum and the counterweights, which I don't think, famous last words, I know, but I don't think should be that difficult. If you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step in real time so you can see all my successes and all my failures and how I hopefully fix the inevitable failures as they come up. Have a good time, stay loose, and post daily. And what else am I supposed to tell you? Oh yeah, if you've seen any kits like this that you'd like me to give a shot at, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'm always looking for more. I got a pretty good supply right now and a pretty good list going, but anything that really strikes my fancy, I will always bump to the front of the list. Any other updates? My 4,000 subscriber model is on the way and is scheduled to be here Saturday, but there's also a snowstorm coming through, so I'm not sure that it'll be, but we will get to that soon enough. But now, without any further ado, let's jump into, where am I at? Step 7? Yep. Let's jump into step 7 and get going on this thing. Okay, over and grab this bowl of bits and this guy. This got our movement. Got our notch here. This little assembly goes with the notch. Put a shim in first, then a little spacer. And a crush washer. Well, probably not a crush washer. It's not thick enough to be a crush washer. And this guy. Middle of there, and just spin you onto that color. Okay, Leo has joined me, standing guard just outside the door. And evidently now we just sort of set this aside because it's time. Well, I guess I got to take you out a little bit for this one. Get our pendulum. Going. I've mixed up all my pieces. These three and this one. Okay, so. Yes. And being stubborn. Okay. Yeah, okay, this side has the, yeah, it's got a wash on it. I don't know, not stained, but it's a white coloring. Into there. And it has got a pretty good warp to it. I think just sort of packaging. Now this goes on here. Calls for two-sided taper glue. I'm going to continue to try and use up the last of this tube of B7000. Just sparingly run some around. I get a little small down there. Let's do another layer of them in. Okay. whiz. Line up the lines. Alright. And now I get to set this one aside. Set you over here where maybe I won't hit you with anything. Now, building our mount. And upon reading further into the instructions, I found that if you want the pendulum effect to work, you do have to use this mount to put it on the wall, which I guess that sort of keeps it in balance or free or something. I haven't looked any further than that I have to do that. So okay, so this guy. Okay, which one's going where? Okay, this one with the extra. Those are these. There's supposed to be a difference. What's the difference? Okay, smaller holes. Yeah. Yeah, the one with the smaller holes goes on the bottom. Yeah, so it goes in here. And actually even this in here. This doesn't look flat either. Let's see. This one not being very cooperative. I think I got it now. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, maybe it is. No, it's definitely got a little wobble in it. Okay, now these guys are going to be spacers. So spin you around. There. This guy. Yeah. Yeah, I think you can see the little crack here. Not the crack, the little space. May have to do some gluing here. See how this looks when I get this last piece in. Like that. Okay. Okay, we got some. Yeah, we're getting some real separation. Yep, we're gonna have to do some gluing and clamping, it looks like. 3 of them. Okay, so I think it's just the last 2 layers look like the bad. And so let's honestly it's just that piece of that layers. The rest of them are getting sandwiched pretty good. Okay. So let's see if my here's my okay, because my glue has decided to dry, the nozzle dry, so I have to get some pliers later on to get that out. In the meantime, I've got a swab. It's Stay away from the holes because they are, our nails are supposed to pass through there. I just said I was going to say what in the holes, and now Neo's decided she's going to come in and facilitate her facilities. And I just did it again. I'll just have to run a needle through. Okay, I'll spread this around. And since I'm being sloppy now, I might as well go all out. Okay, those in. You squish down. More sides. 3 sides, rather. Okay. So smush, make sure that's smushed in. Okay. Now wipe away the excess. Paper towel here. Shouldn't matter, but on the edge. Okay. And set that aside and let it dry. And take a break and let Neo finish up her business, and I'll be right back. Okay. Mission accomplished, I guess. Sometimes I think my cat is broken, but that's a whole discussion for another day. Okay, moving on while we let that glue do its thing, hopefully. More decorative aspect. Let's see. So I'm taking one of these guys and actually, let's see, these were too similar for me not to label, so there's actually 2 different, there's 23, 18, 6, 5, 18. It looks like 23 is a little bit shallower than 18, but 4 little guys. Okay, so piece of glue. Start with one of you. Take the 23 and one end. Actually, do that on both of them. I would like to get that clock out of frame, but I really don't have anywhere else to put it right now. So I hope y'all don't mind it being a distraction over there. Okay, let's see what they're doing. So flip-flop these guys. You're going to go on here. Now 18 is going to go through here, and then into that one, and flip it over here. Okay. Now take 25 and 26, one of each. So you're going in, assuming you're going to match up into those holes in the middle. Five, 6 on 5 on this end. Let's flip flop them here. No. Yeah, that's its flip flopping it. Alright. You here. And oh, okay. Now I take these guys. Make sure I get the straight through the middle. Line up the holes there. Which is going to be really difficult to do. Suppose you get one, they should both go. Okay, that one got in. Our ROKR logo goes in on top of that. I'm assuming these are going to go down flush here. Yep, they do. And repeat. Oh, that was just luck there. It went happened to line right up. You. And I think I did that one upside down. I did on the inside one, but I'm not going to go back and fix it. Alright, so that's it. It's labeled over. Well, this is called the traction handle. I think that's just what we used to pull our counterweight back up with. My folks have, when they were in Austria back in like 89, I think it might have been 90, they brought back a cuckoo clock, so that's got a reel from Austria, with like, you know, it wasn't a fancy one, but it does the cuckoo thing an hour and a half hour, I believe. Okay, now get to move into our counterweight thing, and I thought there were multiple of those so we'd have backups, but there are not. It's a one and done on this sheet. We got some decorations and more decorations. There's another batch of those in there. So that's two of each. Okay. Start with this one. These guys. Go in with our arrows showing our triangles, I guess. One here. Which and this guy goes through the back to lock it in place. There's no dodging it. I've got to go. When do we put the Okay, these guys go on later. Okay, so we start off. Okay, we got our filigree on this side, so I'm gonna go right into it. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, the hooks go through the small pieces, they say. Yep. Oh, this is this is not pleasant. Okay. Ooh, maybe a rubber band. Maybe. Yes. Ooh. You popped out. Okay, they're all three on now. Now getting all the other pieces in. Their channels. They're sort of in. Yeah. Okay. Like I say, I've been getting used to these accordion bits, but this is nerve-wracking. Especially since there's no backup pieces. Keep spinning and gently easing them in. Okay. Okay, that one's, these two are all the way down. Yeah, giving us issues. Okay. Okay. Now, just got to do it again on the other end. Let's maybe take more band off. Maybe that'll sort of hold it. This side will sort of hold that in place, or the other end. That's the hope, anyway. Like they said on Ted Lasso, it's the hope that kills you. Alright, break the other part of the clock while I'm trying to fix this one. Okay. You guys in. Okay. That was a little less stressful than the first bit. Now, one of these guys, and drop our, pretty sure we just drop it into where the arrows are at. Unwillingly, there it goes. Give you a twist, maybe? Ooh, I don't like that. Okay, it worked its way out on the... Okay, make sure these are seated down here. It did. Okay, now it's twisted over, and I think it is. Okay. Okay. So we got that end locked in place, I hope. Now take this guy over top. But you actually do line it up with the slots there. Okay, so that's gonna get them to cooperate. I see where they're going now. That's not. Yeah, I use this one. Okay. There. Now those guys should be locked in place there. Drop these guys in to finish locking everything down. Just a wiggle and a jiggle to get it on in. Okay. Now it says we need some weight. They do not provide the weight, so I was thinking way back when I did the U-Gears marble runs, I bought a bunch of cat's eye marbles to get a better, more uniform shape, so I figured they'd be good weight, dead weight for it. They've just literally been sitting in a drawer. And I got a few left over. It's just like coins or some metal or something, I think. If this isn't enough, I will try the coins thing. Yeah, that feels like I think that'll be enough. Okay. Now, do the same thing on this end. I got a spot for one more there, I think. Yeah, okay. Now, I want you guys to play nice on this end. Okay. All sunk in. Yeah, I do not like twisting this thing. Just feels wrong on many levels. Okay. I think it finally went while I wasn't looking. Okay, and okay, I think that got them all. Had a nice little click there. Okay, maybe I won't break that thing. And same thing again over here at this end. That's actually probably make more sense to use a flathead to use you. Yeah, there we go. Down. And with a wiggle and a jiggle. And another wiggle and a jiggle. Okay. I think that'll be enough. Okay. So that concludes step 7. So we're ready to set all our pieces aside and move on to step 8. So we're right back with that. Okay, let me pull up here because we got to get to mount our pendulum onto our. Can I lay it safe to lay face? Let's see. Yeah, they've got laying face down to, there's nothing on there breakable, so get our mount here. Okay. Okay, so this guy, lay down. Okay, so these are just gonna make a butt joint here. These pieces, so F9 on the side, and F9 sides, A9 top and bottom. So I still got some of that glue on my. Okay. And this guy here. I'm assuming. No, it does have the screws going in from the top, nuts on the bottom. So let's do it. Whoop. I think it'd be easier to mount the screws in first. That's what I thought. Okay. Okay, there they go. And maybe on the side here. Yeah, sort of see there. Just yeah. Okay, that was actually pretty cooperative on that piece, that part. These guys to thread on, maybe. Well, maybe not. Okay, that one took a bite. This one. Can't get a spin on it. Thought I had it. Okay. Okay. This is gonna go on. I think. Okay. Wasn't expecting this to be the hard part. Just don't have clearance to get. Yeah, I'm going to suggest. No, it won't, not because I was going to suggest leaving this part off until you get this mounted, but that won't work either because. Okay, I've got the next plan. Since this one's not working. Mount you up into her. I don't have enough room to. Round it. I think that, okay, I think it grabbed. Maybe not. Nope. He was hitting it. I can feel it hitting the nut. It's not. Okay, let's see if I can back it out to make it find a thread. Nope. This is going to be concealed behind the change tactics. Okay, maybe it's the screw. I think there's a spare one. Let's just for kicks. Let's see. They sent 2 of these. Let's see. Okay, one more, just do it straight on. How is this not working? Okay. Okay. Next step, grab some paper towel and cute in there. Makes it a little bit proud of the wrench. I'm about to start cussing. All these techniques should work. Okay, go back to the from underneath. I have decided it is me, not the screw, not the nut, rather. I say that. Okay. Now, those worked. So I know this combination is good. So one more try, like the instructions say. It was the nut. Totally hidden. Okay, I feel less bad, but still not great at that. Okay. Either that or I can't believe it'd line up that quick. Now I gotta see. Yeah. I think the nut may not be. The nut is not got threads in it. I don't know if I can. I don't think it'll come in that close on it. Will you focus on that? It's trying to. Let's see if it'll. Yeah, no threads. No wonder I was having issues. Okay. That. I'm sure at some point in my life I've ran into that before, but I do not recall it. Okay. So we wasted however long that was on that. Okay. So, pendulum mounted, tightened up. And now, put you back over to the front. Battery installed into our movement here. On that one. I had that teeny tiny screwdriver here just a minute ago. Yeah, because I used it. Ah, there it is. Still say screws on battery compartments are stupid. Okay, battery. Twice. Yep, it is running. Okay. Oh, I forgot I zoomed in on that nut. Okay. Now, this guy drops in into studs here. Okay. So, you. All right. Now we put our hands on. That's hour, minute, second. I think they're on this one. So our hand does have film. Yet. Can't tell if it's threaded or not. Does pressure fit? Okay, just pressure. Right. Let's see what time it was. Actually, pretty close. I don't think the second hand has. Doesn't look like it's got a film on it. Okay. Right down the center. Should be. Yep. All right. So, clock rolling. Now, let's see. It's been a minute or 5 or 20. Let's see how this turned out. Okay. Yeah, I think I closed up all the gaps. And I never did. I forgot to run my needle through the holes there, so I may pay for that. Okay. Good. Okay, so just the bottom two got. Well, that didn't work. Pliers here. I think that'll be good enough for me to get a nail through. Okay. This is. Get you guys back up. Alright. Now, let's say it's a matter of mounting this on the wall. And supposedly, see if I can do this without this. Just gonna slide onto the mount like so once it's on the wall. They did give you got nails included, and they also these doodads with the got the I just threaded the nuts on. But evidently these are stick them on the back, but you gotta leave them up for 8 hours to let the glue. And this is for like glass or metal, something with no. This is for drywall. This is for smooth surfaces. So, but you hang the clock up, then you put the counterweights on. Or the weights and the handle on. So I don't have a tripod, so y'all don't get to see me putting the weights on, but I'll hang the clock up and we'll do a demonstration of it right about now. Okay, get ready for some fast cuts with less than ideal lighting. There's the bracket mounted up. It doesn't go into studs, it's made to go onto the drywall. That's why there's 4 nails in each corner. And be right back with the clock. Okay, now the clock, like I said, it mounts up it's pretty straightforward. Just slides into the bracket. And there that is. We've already got the rope string pulled out. And that's what the purpose of these acrylic cylinders was, for the rope to run over, by the way. So, let me get those counterweights on and our pull switch and see how good this works or how it doesn't work. I'll cry if it doesn't work. We got things mounted, and we give this guy a pull. And hopefully That's not good. Okay, so it's going. I don't know how long it's going to go, but it appears, well, about that long. Maybe I need more. Well, mechanisms and everything up here. Okay, something jammed on that one. I'm gonna play around with this a little bit and see if I can get you any more updates tonight. Yeah, I've been pulling it down on it a little bit so I just don't think I had enough weight in the counterweight. The marbles were not enough, but that does seem to be doing the trick. I'll have to replace that with something a little denser than marbles. Like I say, it has kept going since I started adding the pressure here, so that's got to be the issue. But otherwise, really good looking clock, I think. Interesting piece. Like I say, the colors and everything I really think work. Looks really nice. But like I said, once I add some more weight into this guy, I think we'll be in perfectly good working order. Like I say, that's just not heavy enough to keep it going. But now I'm going to return back to my workbench and give you a preview of what comes up tomorrow. Okay, mixed success with the clock, so that's, that's something I can work on at least. But go back to old Book Nook genre tomorrow. Got the Train mystery case. I think it's sort of a carryover. I'm considering a carryover from the Rose Detective Agency I did a while back. It's got I'm assuming sort of Agatha Christie Murder on the Orient Express inspired thing. Got the train car with the detective in it. I don't know if this has the moving bits and pieces. It is a cute bee again, so that's why I feel I don't see on the other one there were switches and flips on the outside. So, but let's see, what do we got? It's got 338 pieces. Oh, too close. But I think, see, old Sherlock Holmes or whoever. I guess Sherlock. Well, no, Sherlock had trains back in the day. But I think this will be a fun one. I saw this and thought that'd be a cool little, I think looks like it's got all the details that you want to see in something like this. I think it'll be enjoyable. And these generally only take a couple of 3 days on the cute bee stuff, so that should be, hopefully, get us to the point where I can start building the next Arduck locomotive 4K celebration build. But anyway, in the meantime, folks, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.